in studio with Megan Abel and Deanna Berg, and this is our weekly What's Up Kadena segment. How's it going today, ladies?
Good.
Happy Monday.
Great. Happy Monday. Thank you for having us back. We love coming.
Of course, of course. Hopefully we'll get some energy going. I've just been yawning for like the past 20 minutes and I can't stop and my eyes are all watery. It's awful.
Well, you did just finish telling us how you've been doing nonstop like physical fitness things for 4 days. So
true. I think it left me a little bit tired. Yeah, I tried to get a lot of my sleep in over the weekend, but maybe I slept too much and it just had the wrong effect.
My only excuse is I'm 33 and I haven't had any coffee today. I didn't have any caffeine.
I had 1 cup of coffee this morning. Just 1, and that was my mistake. I needed to have like at least 2 or 3 or 4.
That's okay. Now we know tomorrow we're gonna, get the caffeine, hit the ground running.
There we go. Yeah, tomorrow will be my official start to the week. Today is just a practice day.
It's a trial run.
It's a trial run, exactly.
The best part about Monday is I get to come spend it with you. So, woo! Happy Monday.
It makes my Monday much better. And today we're talking about something that I love, a place that I love, Kadena Outdoor Recreation.
Yes, and we have Deanna with us. She is the account executive for Kadena FSS for ODR, or Outdoor Rec. And we're going to talk about some things that you might not know that they have. Specifically, I'm sure we all delighted in the drop in temperature in the last week or so.
Oh, yeah.
I welcomed it. I wore a sweater when I walked my dogs last night. It was amazing.
It's chilly, and I love it.
I know. I went to a party this weekend, and there was a fire pit in the backyard. So it's like perfect, like outside, backyard, fire, sweaters. We can pretend for just a minute
that we don't live on an island.
That we don't live on an island in the South Pacific.
I was just going to say we get to pretend
for just a minute.
Yeah.
But if you are looking for that fall fix or something to help you enjoy the outdoors while we're not sweating like crazy, Outdoor Rec has some great stuff for camping weather. Deanna and I were talking about this earlier. They are working on something to kind of help people. It's not released yet. It should be soon, but they are working on something like a backyard camping how-to guide.
Ooh.
Like physically your backyard, right? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, if you're worried about, I don't want to go too far. The pandemic, we should probably stay cose to home. I
don't want to get like a ton of random tropical spiders all over me.
Yeah,
that too.
Bugs, critters, driving too far, whatever, all of those things.
Mm-hmm.
They are working on a how-to guide for how you could camp in your own backyard. And so with that, they have tents that you can rent. They have coolers. What else do you need when you...
Well, we have the entire list
We do have the entire list.
I brought it with me.
Might as well reference it.
I know.
Yeah, they got tents, they got sleeping bags, air mattress, they got lanterns, tables, grills,
camp
chairs.
What's your favorite part of camping?
I think bonfires.
Me too.
Bonfires, roasting marshmallows, making s'mores, roasting hot dogs.
I do.
I did that a lot as a kid, and we would camp in my backyard all the time because I had a pretty big yard, so we would set up a tent there, and my dad taught me how to put it up, and we had a fire pit too, and I'd like think of scary stories to tell. They weren't very scary. I was like 9 years old, so.
I mean, but you love scary stuff, so you say they weren't very scary.
I do.
They were probably pretty spooky.
But they might have been. But at that age, I thought that Tinkerbell was the North Star, so who knows? Honestly, I did. Yeah.
She is always, Peter Pan, we're star forward, until morning, whatever. I get it. Well, so growing up, I came from a big family, so like vacations for us were like RV camping. Like we didn't go to Disney, we didn't do we would go camping in like RVs. So I am not super like adept at tent camping, but my husband is. So my husband's like, no, we're gonna get an air mattress, we're gonna sleep in a tent, we're gonna take the dogs, we're gonna have fun. So it took me a little while to warm up to it, but I like the luxuries of things like an air mattress. And if you are like me and like the luxuries of small things like an air mattress or lantern, so you have good light or that kind of thing, Outdoor Rec has you covered. So I would say, we were talking also about the like games that you can take with you. They're kind of trying to like tie that into it as well. So like lawn games. What's your favorite lawn game?
I like the one, I don't know what it's called. It has like the ladders and you're like tossing
ladder ball.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
I had never heard of it until last week.
Oh, really?
Really?
I wonder if it's a southern thing.
Possibly.
Okay. But yeah, ladder ball.
Must be a Midwestern thing too.
Midwestern thing. Arkansas is kind of Midwest too. So yeah, but yeah, they have ladder ball. Where so you go and you like throw the ladder and it gets on the rung.
Yes.
Or the balls on the thing. Yeah, they have that. They also have cornhole.
Oh yeah, can't forget about that.
Giant Jenga. Giant Jenga is a favorite in my family. My husband and I like to play Giant Jenga. We like to play regular Jenga, but yeah, Giant Jenga is fun. Horseshoes, cornhole. What else?
Oh, I was still waiting to tell you about my favorite yard game.
Oh, tell me about your favorite yard game. I'm sorry.
I just like cornhole.
Oh.
It's fun to like toss like beanbags at
It
the
really
thing.
is.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at it though.
I'm so bad.
I need practice.
I'm also really competitive, so whenever there's things that I'm not good at, I automatically hate it.
Oh, I get frustrated. That's why I used to hate bowling. Like, I never would go bowling. Anytime anybody mentioned it, like, no, I hate it. I'll never go.
I use the bumpers, no shame. No shame at all.
No shame. No shame. Yeah, I need them.
Well, when I discovered like the clutch bowling thing, where it's not necessarily about point. Yeah, that was game changing.
It's more about fun than it is,
points and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Being good.
So another thing you can take with you camping would be like grills, propane, that kind of thing. You can get all of that through ODR as well. But with Thanksgiving coming up, something else that you might want to remember, this isn't necessarily camping related, but it is fall season related. They have turkey deep fryers.
What?
Have you ever had a deep fried turkey?
No. I've never had a deep fried turkey.
What? Okay.
Aren't you going to make one for us for the office?
We are. So we're doing like office Thanksgiving. My husband doesn't know it yet, but I volunteered. We have a turkey deep fryer, and people are always like, "Can I borrow it?" And I'm like, I am always happy to let people borrow our turkey deep fryer, but like you need it one day a year, and it's Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can borrow it like the day before, the day after, but like you can't have it on
the day of?
No, it's mine. But if you were looking for a turkey deep fryer, Outdoor Rec does have one. Can you reserve those? Do you know?
I'm not sure. I just know that you can rent them.
You can rent them. So if you maybe are thinking, hey, you want to deep fry turkey, I suggest doing a lot of research. There's a lot of deep fried turkey fails on the internet.
Yes, I remember last year, I don't know, there was a big campaign thing about how to safely fry your turkey and not start your house on fire.
So
defrost it first.
Yes. That's the thing is if people, and I mean, Thanksgiving's on a Thursday, we start defrosting our turkey on Sunday. Because you have to completely defrost it and then brine it, usually overnight. It's a whole thing. So a lot of times people don't think I can't drop this, freezing cold.
Still in the wrapper, just
turkey.
Throw it in.
And then the other thing is having it too close to your house. You really have to have it super far away from your house. So, worst case scenario. But if it's not frozen, you should be okay. But anyway, every year there's a big campaign hey, if you're going to deep fry your turkey, you should get it out of the freezer today. I see those things floating around the internet.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I would say do a lot of research if you've never done it before. But if you have never had a deep fried turkey, here's one thing. The phrase deep fried might give somebody a connotation of more calories, breaded, fried, whatever. That's not the case. It's just a different means of cooking it. And so with the high heat, when it hits the turkey, it's keeping all that moisture inside.
Oh.
So it's not any worse for you than just roasting it, but it's a lot faster. You can deep fry turkey in about an hour. I know.
Wow.
So your oven is free to make pies and stuffing and all kinds of other stuff. And then also it is so, I don't want to say the M word because everybody hates that.
Oh.
But it does have a lot of moisture inside of it. So
yeah.
But yeah, it's so good, and you can rent a deep fryer from Outdoor Rec. But yeah, do it. We're doing one at the office. Maybe you should come. You can have some.
Honestly, I need to try a deep fried turkey.
Yeah, come on down.
Maybe I can convince someone here, for if we have an AFN Thanksgiving, maybe someone can deep fry a turkey.
Yeah.
Mm.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to say it's easy because I don't want people to not research how to do it first, but it is a different means of doing it that could be learned. So yes.
Ooh, with research.
Of course. But also in the same vein of talking about Thanksgiving, you can also rent crock pots.
Mm-hmm.
So I know I have a crock pot. I'm sure everybody has one, but when you're cooking for Thanksgiving, you're cooking all kinds of things. So if you need more means of cooking or you need an extra crock pot, they have crock pots you can rent also.
Wonderful.
I want to know what your favorite Thanksgiving side is, Deanna.
100% cranberry sauce.
We talked about
Really?
this. What is wrong with you?
I love cranberries.
We don't judge here. This is a safe space.
I love candy corn. I love cranberries. I love all the controversial foods.
You do. You really do. Wow. I think mine is green bean casserole or cornbread pudding. Oh,
Cornbread pudding?
It's a casserole.
It's
Oh,
like a casserole. It's like cornbread, but with more moisture.
With more moisture in it.
Love that.
It's like, yeah, it's so good. My grandma makes it like, perfect.
What's the joke about Midwest casseroles? It's like you take anything and cover it in a potato chip and it's a casserole.
That is actually, yes.
It's pretty accurate.
It's pretty accurate.
Or like the crunchy onions.
Crunchy onions or like some kind of thing breading. Anyway.
Cornflakes. Yeah, my grandma does cornflakes.
It is. Good. Grits are a big thing in our family. I don't think grits are
For Thanksgiving?
I know, right? It's
Fascinating.
It's weird. Cheese grits. My mom makes them. They're delightful.
So good.
But yeah, we have cheese grits and then also green bean casserole. My mom does these little bundles where you wrap like the green beans in like bacon and then you bake anyway.
Wow.
I mean, super healthy.
That sounds really
It's
good.
Thanksgiving. There's no emphasis on healthiness.
No, definitely
But
not.
then OD over here eating cranberry sauce out the can.
Oh, yeah. Out of the can, out of the bowl. I'll take the whole thing.
I have had good cranberry sauce, but it had actual cranberries in it.
I plan on making some for a little potluck.
I don't think I've ever had cranberry sauce, ever.
So
Ever?
I don't really think I ever had.
the idea is turkey is
know.
typically very dry if you don't deep fry it. So you put the cranberry sauce on your dry turkey and it makes it all like go together.
You know what I love most about Thanksgiving food is after Thanksgiving when you have all the leftovers and you get 2 pieces of bread and you just put everything on the bread and just make it one big turkey Thanksgiving leftover sandwich.
Do you watch Friends?
I have.
Okay, there's like a whole thing about Ross and his Thanksgiving leftover sandwich. And
I think I've seen that one.
anyway, and it's like he says the same thing. It has like 3 pieces of bread, 1 soaked in gravy. It's a whole thing.
Ooh.
I know.
So good.
I know.
Anyways.
Anyway, sorry, I got off on a tangent. I'm sorry.
It's really easy to do that, especially when we're talking about food and Thanksgiving and things you get excited about.
I know. And one other thing to add to that is you can also get yard games for your small, socially distant, socially appropriate Thanksgiving gathering.
There you
So
go.
if you're going to have a Thanksgiving, think of ODR. You can get cornhole, put it up in your backyard. People can go outside, have a good time. So remember that.
That sounds like a good time. I think I should rent cornhole. That would be a lot of fun.
Yes.
Yes. So
Yeah.
where can people go to find more information about Kadena Outdoor Recreation?
They are on our website, which is kadenafss.com/outdoor or outdoor recreation, but they're also under the fun tab. So if you go to kadenafss.com, you can click around, you can find it, but they have lists and prices of things they have to offer. You also can just stop in, talk to them about it, and then are they on Instagram?
They are on Instagram and Facebook.
Is it Kadena
Outdoor Recreation.
Is it outdoor recreation?
I'm going to have to look that
Okay,
up.
we'll get back to you on what their Instagram is, but they are on Instagram.
Wonderful. We're going to take just a quick music break here, but we will be back with more things that you can get at Kadena Outdoor Recreation, like birthday equipment, sports equipment, you name it. But we'll be back right after Harry Styles with Watermelon Sugar. And we are back. If you are just now tuning in and have no idea what we're doing, Megan Abel and Deanna Berger here from Kadena FSS, and this is our weekly segment of What's Up Kadena, and we're talking all about Kadena Outdoor Recreation today and what you can get there, all the fun stuff that they have got going on.
Yes. Well, if you are just hopping on, we were talking about ODR being on Instagram, and I could not remember their handle. So, Deanna, what is Kadena Outdoor Recs?
Fully spelled out, Kadena Outdoor Recreation.
On Instagram, and they post fun stuff all the time.
Mhm.
Okay, so we were talking about some of the outdoor things that you could rent for the holidays, that kind of thing, but also this past weekend, Deanna and I both went to a child's birthday party. Jamie, our
Socially distant.
It was
masked.
It was masked and socially distant, but Jamie, our publicity manager, her daughter turned 9, and we love her. She comes to the office sometimes and hangs out with us. But we went to her birthday party this weekend, and Jamie had all this stuff for the party that she had rented from ODR for.
Wow.
Yeah, and again, it was great for a nice socially distant birthday party because she was able to set it up in a big space, but they had games like there was like they call it Big Pong, and it literally looks like these like hampers that you would like put clothes in, and you can set them up like 10 feet apart, and you can like throw these balls in it. Anyway, it's really fun. But she'd gotten a lot of equipment there. So if you are thinking about planning a birthday party, maybe opting for outside to make sure everybody can have enough space, they have so much stuff. Tell us a little bit more about some of the outdoor stuff.
Well,
they
just
can
going
rent.
down the list, we got parachute. You know, the giant parachute they
yeah.
used to play with
In
as
PE?
kids. Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, you like put the ball in it and like put yourself under it.
Wow, I forgot about those things.
Right. I want to play with one
A
as an
memory
adult.
tucked away way back there.
They got, if you have sporty kids, they have a softball kit and a kickball kit. They also have some pretty cool machines that you can rent if you're doing it outdoors.
Yes, they have a snow cone machine.
Oh, I love that.
I know. So you can rent a snow cone machine, but also like they have party chairs and party tables. So you don't have to worry about trying to like hoard some in your house or borrow them from people. You can just go rent them. They also have the huge inflatables. But they have like a castle.
Yeah, the bouncy houses.
Yeah, like the big like bouncy houses. They have all of those, and they have coolers and like other things that you might need to like hold drinks or beverages and stuff for the kids. So literally, if you are like kind of scrambling, don't know what to do, want to plan something outside for your kids, go to ODR. They have so much stuff. I know we had a lot of fun playing with like, the pong games, but also, I mean, again, cornhole, or if it's an adult party or something like that, you can have like cornhole or ladder ball. Any of those things can be great for a birthday party.
They also have some lesser known
Yes.
rentals. One of them is not available right now, but they have a Santa suit that actually we rented today for some photos.
We rent.
I love that you can rent a Santa suit.
Yes.
They've got a dunk tank.
Oh, I know.
And a misting station if it was a little hotter outside.
A misting station.
Yeah. So when I was in college, we called it the Mr. Mister, but and that actually might be a brand name. I don't know if it is. Essentially, it's like this big like almost cage of PVC pipe, probably like 6-7 feet tall, and it has holes poked in it. So you hook a hose up to it, and literally you can walk through it and cool yourself off.
Wow.
I know, it's genius.
Wait, I might have encountered one of these at a concert at some point.
They have them at music festivals. A lot of times they have them at the end of like races, like half marathons. They have them at big events with lots of people, especially like peak summer. Like I'm sure you saw it at a concert. People are probably hot and sweaty and dancing.
So you just walk through the mist and
it's nice and refreshing.
wow.
And normally, when we get out of COVID, they have sumo suits.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
We saw that.
yes.
Was it Carp and MC2?
It was.
Yeah.
Yep, it was MC2 Echo Becker and Carpenzano, and they fought.
They fought.
In sumo suits.
There was at MCCS. I worked at MCCS before I came to FSS, and there was this like competition. We filmed it. It was hilarious. But yeah, they were like out. Anyway, this was pre-COVID.
Yes.
Clearly, here we are mid-COVID, and you should not be sumo wrestling with anybody.
Right. Nope.
But it is fun. So whenever we are allowed to do it, if you're looking for something fun to do at a party, go get a sumo suit.
It is hilarious. It's really funny.
So
Yeah. All right. Any other birthday equipment they got there?
Canopies, like tents, things like that.
Oh, okay.
That's not even necessarily for like a birthday. I mean, just kind of any outdoor gathering.
Yeah, that could be for anything.
Yeah, but shade, provide a little shade. Anyway, add a little bit of fun to your festivity. Have a canopy you can set up underneath it.
They have
Absolutely.
outdoor grills too.
Oh yeah, grills, and like propane grills and things like that. So
They have so much.
and they have like the table side grills too. So if you're like, oh, I don't want to go get a huge grill, they have like the smaller ones that you can like set on top of your table. So it's literally like you can just pick it up and load it up. So
That's so nice.
very convenient. Throw some hot dogs, throw some burgers on it. It could be delicious.
Lovely. And they also have sports equipment that you can rent as well.
The thing that I like always think of when I drive by ODR, and I think it's because they're right by the disc golf course,
Yeah.
is like I literally see these people with their backpacks, with their disc golf, and like they're so committed to their sport, and also like good for you because it doesn't matter. I'm like going to work at like 7:45 in the morning. There's usually somebody out there.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't have any discs. I don't know anything about disc golf other than we have a course set up, but they have all the stuff to rent. So if you drive by and you see people out there playing disc golf all the time, go to ODR, get some equipment. You should try it. Have you ever played?
I have not.
I know. I feel like it's like one of those accuracy sports that I'll be impressively terrible at, but
Yes.
I should try.
Yeah, they forced me to do it once in middle school, I think. And I wasn't any good.
But you also said you weren't good at golf, and then you were like really good at golf.
I would not go so far as to say that I was really good at golf. You keep saying that.
We were there. We saw it.
We have a video.
We have video of it.
We have proof. No.
Like, oh, I was so bad. Wink, wink, wink. I'm awesome.
So you can rent golf clubs
Yes.
as well.
You can also get golf clubs and take them to any of the golf courses. But yeah, if you're looking to rent some before you maybe invest or trying to figure out maybe you just got here to Island, you just PCS'd here and your stuff hasn't arrived yet, you can go get some golf clubs. You can also get bikes.
I want to do that.
And the weather, I feel like now is finally like to where you can go outside and maybe enjoy a bike ride rather than just like sweating. Jamie rode her bike to work today. She's like, the weather's perfect for it.
It really is. It's pretty gorgeous outside.
So yes, you can also rent bikes.
They have cycling tours too.
Oh, yeah.
I know that like it depends on, you know, if you're able to go that day based on COVID restrictions and the weather, but they have Happy Friday cycling tours that they're doing right now.
Are they doing it like on the flight line or?
It's there's a bunch of them. So
Okay.
like there's one that's down in Naha.
Okay.
There's another one that's like around the Kadena like big loop.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we should follow their social media for info on that?
Or Open Adventure.
Okay.
We're open adventure.
Yes.
Absolutely. All right, and also, if you were, like you said, if you're new to Island, your stuff hasn't gotten here yet, there's also stuff that you can rent to take care of your lawn.
Yes. So I know when we first got here, we didn't have a lawnmower, weed eater, or anything like that, but they still expected us to mow our yards. So if you are looking for something, maybe stop by, see if they have anything. They have a lot of lawn equipment, but they have weed eaters, lawnmowers. Also, if your stuff has just arrived, maybe your like rugs or something have come off the crates, you kind of want to clean them. They also have carpet cleaners, shampoo that you can get. They also have a cleaning service right there inside of ODR that you can sign up with if you want to. But they have a lot of stuff that they can definitely help you like get started when you first get here. Or if you just don't want to buy a lawnmower because you don't have to mow, or you have like a teeny tiny little yard. I know some people have really small yards.
Yeah.
You can just go rent one.
That's really nice.
I hate yard work.
They have so much stuff.
So much stuff.
I didn't even know they had half of this.
I know.
Wonderful. So if people are just catching the tail end of our conversation, they didn't hear all of the camping equipment that they have, all of the Thanksgiving things that you can rent, like a turkey deep fryer. Where can people go to see all the things you can rent at Kadena Outdoor Recreation?
You can follow them on Facebook at facebook.com/Kadena Outdoor Recreation, or like we mentioned, they are on Instagram at Kadena Outdoor Recreation. Or we also have info for them every single month in Venture Magazine. October Venture is currently on stands, so go grab one.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, ladies, for coming in and joining me for another segment of What's Up, Kadena.
Yes.
Woo! Always a good time.
Sorry, that was so unenthusiastic.
It really was. I was like, wow, ouch. Okay.
No, we love coming here.
I just didn't want to interrupt you.
All right. Or until next time. It's great having you, as always.
Yep. See you next week.
Have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye. You're listening to the Eagle on Wave 89, serving America's best. I'm your host of the Afternoon Tide, Lance Corporal Reagan Anderson, and this is Katy Perry with Daisies.